them all what I'm made up. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.
Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Good to be here.
So today we're looking at something pretty interesting. It seems there's some public disagreement cropping up between, well, prominent MAGA figures and former President Trump.
Yeah, we're basing this on a news report that details this unusual backlash. Definitely caught my eye.
Mine too. The big questions we're kind of digging into are, why is this happening now? And what does it actually tell us?
Especially because, you usually see such solid unity in that movement. Any visible cracks are definitely worth a closer look.
Exactly. And the flashpoint, the catalyst here, seems to be Trump accepting this reported $400 million private jet from the Qatari government.
For an upcoming Middle East trip, right? And it's a huge sum.
Huge. Trump's take. He apparently just dismissed the criticism, said it would be, quote, stupid to refuse what he's calling a potential new Air Force One.
Okay, but that hasn't sat well with everyone in his corner. Figures like Ben Shapiro, Laura Loomer, Mark Levin, they've voiced some pretty significant concerns.
And what's the main issue for them?
It really seems to boil down to Qatar's alleged support of Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
Hamas being the ruling group in Gaza,
Yeah.
designated a terrorist organization by the U.S. and others.
Right. And for pro-Israel Republicans, that's likely a major, major sticking point, a red line, perhaps.
Seems like it. We have this really striking quote from Laura Loomer. She says, "I love President Trump. I would take a bullet for him, but I have to call a spade a spade."
Wow, strong words.
She goes on, "We cannot accept a $400 million gift from jihadists in suits." That really highlights the intensity here.
No kidding. What about Shapiro?
Well, on his podcast, Shapiro was critical of taking, as he put it, sacks of goodies from people who support Hamas, Muslim Brotherhood, Al Jazeera.
Framing it as not America first, basically.
Exactly. And Mark Levin. The report mentions his sort of general deep alarm about Trump's ties with Qatar. This part of the MAGA base has always been strongly pro-Israel.
So this Qatari connection just clashes directly with that core value, it seems.
Precisely.
So stepping back, what are the broader implications here? The article we read suggests this could signal cracks in a MAGA coalition built on unwavering loyalty. Is that how you see it?
It certainly indicates that loyalty, while obviously very strong, might have its limits when, these core values are perceived to be compromised.
In this case, the strong pro-Israel stance seems to be that limit for some.
It appears so.
And it's not just the jet, right? The article mentions other concerns.
Yeah. Ben Shapiro also apparently warned about potential influence peddling connected to the Trump family's crypto activities, including Trump's own meme coin.
Oh, interesting. He drew a parallel, didn't he?
He did. He basically asked how the right would react if this involved, say, Hunter and Joe Biden, raising that consistency question.
Right. And the political fallout is already happening.
Seems like it. Democrats are reportedly using the crypto stuff to push back on stablecoin legislation. And now they're calling for investigations into this Qatari jet deal.
So this internal disagreement is giving the opposition some ammunition.
Naturally. And you also have Senator Rand Paul weighing in, suggesting accepting the gift might even be unconstitutional. He mentioned the appearance of impropriety.
But we should be clear, this isn't like the whole MAGA movement turning, is it?
Oh, definitely not. The article notes it's nuanced. Some other prominent figures offered maybe just slight reservations or simply continue to express total trust in Trump.
So it highlights the different currents within the movement itself.
Exactly. Different priorities, different lines in the sand for different people. For some, loyalty trumps this issue. For others, this Qatar connection is the deal breaker.
Okay, so let's recap. We have a segment of Trump's core base publicly questioning his judgment over this Qatar relationship, specifically the jet gift and the alleged Hamas link.
Right, raising concerns about terrorism support and potential ethical problems. It's a rare moment of internal dissent that's definitely making waves politically.
It really is.
And maybe this leaves you, the listener, with something to chew on. Seeing these different reactions, what does this whole episode suggest about that balance between loyalty and principle inside any political movement? When core values seem challenged.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today.
Sound the alarm, I'm coming up. We'll have the ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made up. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.